Now, before I start my presentation, I'd like to have a warm-up activity, which is connected to the theme of the conference, culture. I need 6 young children. Please raise your hand. I need 6 volunteers. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yes. Okay. No name card, no name card. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. And one more. You're not using the name card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, please come up. Okay, now, Halloween's coming up. Halloween's coming up, and you want to do some activities connected to Halloween. So what's the most popular thing? Trick-or-treating, yes? So this is something I do when I visit elementary schools. I have children in small groups to figure out jigsaw puzzle. And for this occasion, each student will come to me and say, trick or treat. And I will give you, each student, a piece of puzzle. And you, in the group of 6, will have to figure out how to fit. How come I have 7 students? Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so please come to me and you say, trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Go up.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Here's your candy. Here's your cookie. No, you have to remain there. You have to work with your friends to figure out.
Hello.
Trick or treat.
Yes.
You say trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Here you are. Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Good.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Now you have to figure out as a group. You have to speak English, children. No, actually, when I do this, children can speak to each other in their mother tongue. But when they speak to me, I can recast or rephrase. You're taking a long time, huh? You're slower than my elementary children. Oh yeah, you're getting there. Good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good work. Can you all see? Can you all see? So I printed cookies on a A4 size magnetic sheet and cut it into 6 different pieces like this. And they had to figure out. This is not Halloween specific. You can imagine that you can use this format at so many different opportunities. I become a fast food shop, and children come to me, and they say, sushi, please, kimchi, please, and I give 1 piece at a time. And in the group, they have to work out. They have to figure out how the puzzles go. Now, what multiple intelligences is it using? So we will look at it later. Now, let's see. I'm teaching at a college, and I'm training teachers, and I'm a published author. And 10 years ago, I was asked to help with elementary teachers with their coming implementation of English. I was very confident. I have textbooks published. I've been teaching. I can help. So I went in and started conducting seminars for elementary school teachers. I introduced natural approach, student-centered classroom, things like that. And I taught information gap, TPR, everything that would help with English in elementary schools. And then they asked me to actually teach a class. I agreed. So I met with the homeroom teacher. She had a very good command of English. And I proposed to her that we would do a lesson that went very well in my own small school setting, which is, first we will show an animated video. And the lesson is about jobs, occupations. So, to introduce the vocabulary, we will show this animated video, and children will listen to the vocabulary chant.
Journalist.
Journalist.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Salesperson.
Salesperson.
Truck driver.
Truck driver.
Office worker.
Office worker.
One more time. Journalist.
Journalist.
Firefighter.
Firefighter.
Police officer.
Police officer.
Salesperson.
Salesperson.
Truck driver.
Truck driver.
Office worker.
Office worker.
What do you want to be?
A journalist.
What do you want to be?
A firefighter.
What do you want to, what do you want to, what do you want to be?
A police officer.
What do you want to be?
A salesperson.
What do you want to be?
A truck driver.
What do you want to, what do you want to, what do you want to be?
An office worker.
Everything is on the music, on the rhythm, and we were both confident that children will love it. And this went very well in my own school. And then we will bring children, we will divide the children into groups. In Japanese classrooms, everything works in small groups. That's called han. And so every group will play a memory game. Every time the child turns over a card of job, a profession, it was, I want to be a da-da-da-da. We were excited, and the day came, and we did the lesson. Guess what? It totally flopped. Children eyed us suspiciously, and they climbed up. They wouldn't speak. So 2 of us, we just ran around the classroom and tried to help with group work, but there were 6 or 7 groups for 2 of us. It was a total disaster. I was so discouraged. But I just found, well, looking back, what went very well with in a small group setting was not appropriate for a class of 40 children. In Japan, every elementary class the class size is 40. So what we thought was very much student-centered and fun and music-oriented became, it was set in a situation of 2 teachers versus 40 children. It became a big, different monster. It was almost like a traditional PPP, present, practice, produce. See, when the plan went very well with my students, the students came to my school because they wanted to learn English. They had readiness. Whereas the children in the classroom in this elementary school, they were not used to the idea of being taught English in school. So there was a huge gap, and also the size made a big difference. So I had to rethink my teaching in order to be able to help with the teachers in elementary schools. So I formed a group of teachers and named it PEN, P-E-N. And we've been working together for 10 years. The membership is over 200 now. The membership consists of elementary teachers, students, and teachers of English, teachers of children, teachers of English to children, and some publishers. And we communicate daily to exchange teaching ideas on a mailing list daily basis. And every other month we meet for workshops. This is a workshop. And then every year, we have a one-day forum with 200 teachers attending. Okay. And the purpose of this group is to create better education for elementary education. Okay. So we learn, well, I think I represent teachers of children, teachers of English to children, you know, and so after-school teachers. But I learn about how certified teachers of elementary schools do classroom management and teach. And elementary school teachers learn about English teaching. So we are sharing expertise of each other. I have been conducting teacher training seminars in elementary schools. This is a typical setting. This is a library of an elementary school. And this was just this past summer, and everyone comes, including the nurse and including the principal. And I have been invited, I've been teaching children in the actual classroom as a trainer. So I team teach with the homeroom teacher. This is me with 5th and 6th graders. And after reading the picture book of 7 blind mice, we are making mind map of what we learned. We are brainstorming. This is me with 2nd graders. They learn kinesthetically. So guess what we are doing? Push. Push. Very good. And this is me in special needs class. When I started teaching in special needs classes, I really, really appreciated and understood the meaning of multiple intelligences. Those special needs children do have intelligences, but in different proportions. Okay. So in the past 10 years, I had failures, I had disasters, I had catastrophe, and I had a lot of successes and joyful, happy classes. And through those classes, I learned, okay. And this is on your handout. When an English teacher outside the school visits and team teach with the homeroom teacher, essential thing is communication between homeroom teacher and assistant language teacher or the Japanese teachers of English to understand the special needs. It's not just special needs, but every child is different. I wouldn't know about Korea, but in Japan, when you face a class of 40 children, there will be 2 or 3, 4, 5 children who needs specific care. And there will be a support teacher, but I don't want to give pressure to those children. So I plan some little things for them. Okay? And consideration of multiple intelligences of the children. I'm a very, very visual learner and music-oriented, so I bring in music. But I assume that when I bring music, children will just learn like that. But I need to care for the children who have different proportion of multiple intelligences. Learning styles, we have different learning styles. And so I don't want my children to be seated all the time. But sometimes it's very difficult in a public elementary school setting. Okay? Content-based and not language-based lesson plans. It was, that lesson about jobs, occupations, I thought it was a content-based back then, but it was totally, totally language-based. Now, cross-curricular content, even with young learners of the 1st grade and 2nd grade, cross-curricular content is very, very good, and it goes very well, because children are learning something they know in Japanese in English. Comprehensive input. I think you've been to Dr. Grashan's plenary session. I'm a firm believer of comprehensive input. And looking back, the disaster plan, I think I forced my children to speak from the beginning right away. Not enough listening. So a lot of listening before speaking. And making use of children's culture in the lesson plan. Now, when I say culture in this tip, it is not Halloween, it is not Mount Fuji, Kyoto, tea ceremony, or ikebana. Culture is something children take for granted. Culture is something children have inside them, their schema. So from here, I think we'd like to look at the actual lessons and effective use of music effective use of picture books, because children are picture readers. They read information from pictures. I will be doing another invited talk about music and storybooks tomorrow, so I hope you will be able to come. And cooperative learning to make the best use of large classes. Now, what happened with the warm-up activity? 6 of them, they said, otoke, and they figured out. They figured out, they solved the jigsaw puzzle. That kind of working together is something I want to see more in the elementary classroom. Okay, now this is on your handout, the first page. English is finally, really, really finally, a part of, official part of elementary education as of this year, in April. Okay. But it is not English as a subject. It is called, by MEXT, Ministry of Education and Science, foreign languages activities, foreign language activities. So it doesn't say English. And then in the addendum, the MEXT says, basically, it's English. Okay. And the site, the link is on your handout. So if you're interested, you can read the whole announcement in English. Now, who gets the English, English activities? 5th and 6th graders. And instructions should be given on the following items in order to help pupils actively engage in communication in a foreign language. Da-da-da-da-da-da, okay? And who teaches? The next says, homeroom teachers or teachers in charge of foreign language activities should make teaching programs and conduct lessons. Now, I know that in Korea, there is a lot of teacher training offered to elementary teachers, but not in Japan. The reality is very little teacher training for those homeroom teachers or teachers in charge of English programs. I can speak for Niigata City, where 2 years ago, a core teacher, what is called a core teacher from each elementary school, was invited to education center of the city to participate in 3-day teacher training seminar in the summer. And each teacher was expected to go back to their school and conduct 30 hours of in-house training to help their colleagues to prepare for the incoming implementation of English. That's a mission impossible. So, of course, they need teaching materials, but they don't have budget to buy beautiful ELT materials. So the MEXT provided teaching materials. This is the first ever ministry published teaching materials. There are 2. Volume 1 is for 5th grade. Volume 6 is 6th grade. And we're going to just take a look what it's like. This is really good. It comes with the audio recording of each greeting, spoken by a native speaker of the language, but not all of them. And the following pages, this is a greeting activity, and this is a speaking activity. Do you see the lack or absence of the instructions or printed English? Children are not supposed to read English. Everything is being done orally. Okay, so, and then, again, this is a greeting activity, and Suzuki is the family name, and this is the first name. And this is a listening activity, but the problem is children figure out the answers before they listen. Okay, and they make, each child makes 5 or 6 name cards, and they change name cards greet each other and glue the name cards here. Okay. Now, I have been teaching children, this is, I think, in relation of the theme of the conference. I could have been, lived happily ever after in my college teaching situation, but I went out of my box and I went into the classroom. And I know that 5th graders and 6th graders, they are trying to make sense of the world around them by using their logic. They don't really like activities, simple activities. So I think what the Ministry of Education offered as teaching materials has a huge gap between the target language and the target cognitive development. So I've been thinking and developing activities and offering teachers. Now, look at this, these pages, and what kind of thing can we do? One of the things I developed is called Get 21. Now, this is on your handout. Okay. It's a game where you use the list of 10 most popular things in one given category. You're looking at 10 most popular meals among elementary children. This is from a very popular TV show in Japan. So I used it in the English teaching setting. Okay? So in this game, if you choose number 1, the most popular one, you get number 1, so you get 1 point. If you choose number 10, you get 10 points. So by choosing 2 or 3 or 4, sometimes, items, you try to get the total of 21. Okay? Now, if you choose, this should be very different from the list of the Korean children, right? Okay. Number 10, the least popular is salad. Okay, so that's number 10, so you get 10 points. Okay? If you get sushi, that's number 7, so you get 7 points. And spaghetti is number 4, so you get a total of 21 points. Do you get the idea? Yeah. Now, why don't we change the content? Because this is fun. It worked very well with very young learners too. And in the game, they speak English, and they learn the vocabulary in English. But today, I want to work with 10 most predominant languages of the world. We have Japanese. We have Russian. Now, when I do this in the classroom, I'm speaking in English. The children are reading information, so I give them teacher talk. Okay. Well, Russia is very, very large, isn't it? And this is English, right? Oh, English is spoken in many different countries. In Spanish and Chinese, okay? Now, as teachers of English, you are thinking furiously, I don't want to make a mistake, right? We have German, and we have Portuguese. Oh, Portuguese is spoken in Brazil, and a lot of our children love soccer, so we have Hindi, spoken in India. We have Arabic, spoken in many countries around here, okay? And we have Bengali. Now, at this point, I'd like to divide you into 2 teams, and the 2 teams will compete. This is how I do it with the children. So this will be team. Now, red. Would you? Yes. This is, every child in Japanese elementary school has this throughout 6 years. So when I conduct activities and divide the class into 2 teams, you will be the reds, and you will be the whites. And actually, Mr. Sakai, he's an elementary school teacher in Japan. He's attending KOTESOL for the first time from Japan. Yes. This is very visual. Red, you're red, in case. I had children comment to me. It was easy for them to really feel which team they belong to. Okay. Ooh, it's already 4, so we have to get going. So you, actually, usually I have the groups choose a leader, but we'll just get going, okay? Now, okay, the reds go first. What do you think? You want to get the 10, the number 10. You want to get number 10. What do you think?
German.
Okay. Now, children, because you're children now, okay? 5th graders, so you're 11 years old. Okay. I always teach language with the movement, so it's like, I think German is number 10. But today we're speaking in group, so let's do this movement. We think German is number 10. Let's see. Yes, you're right. You're right. Great. Okay. Okay, white. White, what do you think? You want to get number 9, the biggest number left. Come on. Japanese. No, we. We think Japanese is number 9. Let's see. Yes! Yes! Okay. Back to you, Reds. You want to get 8 or 7. Come on. Come on. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Hindi. Okay. We think Hindi is number 7. It's okay. You can miss, but you choose it. You know, the thing is, it's number 4, so you get 14. Now, children, you have 14 points. And to get 21, how many points do you need? 7. Right, so we are Okay. Now, this team might get 7. Bengali is number? Portuguese. Portuguese? What do you think? Portuguese? Okay. So, we think Portuguese is number 7. Number 6. So, children, the whites, you have 15 points. So, you need 6 more, right. Back to you, Reds. 7. Come on. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. We have 3 or 4 more activities to do, so please. Russian is, okay. We think Russian is
number 7.
You're acting like my children. Now, okay. Now, would you like to try? This, when you play a game in the English classroom, every game is a language activity. So even if it looks like competitive, you want to continue to the end so that everyone practices for the same amount. So I'll give you another shot. Come on. 6. Okay, let's go for 5, because you don't want to go over 21. Chinese? You think so? Arabic? Okay. We think Arabic is 20. Good job, children. Good job. Now, what did we do? You were thinking about which language is spoken by more people or most people. And children are speaking in their mother tongue sometimes. But when we speak in the game, there's a controlled language. Now, what kind of content can you change this to? Like, okay, let's see. First of all, I think you're interested in, which meals are popular. Now, and then we did this. Now, this is the actual for children, okay? Now, of course, you are familiar with the multiple intelligences theory. So in this Get 21 activity, we used Word Smart, Logic Smart, and Art Smart because we read information from the pictures. And we used People Smart because you had to work in a group. And if we worked with the 10 biggest mammals of the world, we will be using Nature Smart. So remember my big disaster lesson plan? If I knew what I know now, I would be conducting Get 21 using 10 most popular occupations among children. And it will be not just language-based, but it will be content-based, and we will talk about which occupations are popular and why, and things like that. Okay. Now, we have 10 minutes left, so I will just show you what we can do as a greeting activity. Keep your hats on if you like, okay? Right. Janken. Janken is rock, scissors, paper. And then you have this, right? Yes. Okay. In the teaching materials offered by the ministry, children are exchanging name cards and children are exchanging and greeting each other, but they have known each other for 4 years. Why do they have to greet each other in English? Something you don't enjoy in your own mother tongue cannot be fun in the English classroom. Now, Jugemu is a Japanese rakugo storytelling episode. Have you heard about it? This is father giving a long, long name to his newborn baby boy, wishing him good luck and long life by combining all the good luck words that he can think of. It's a very famous rakugo. Would you like to hear the name? Okay, I'll try. I have to... Okay, I have to take a deep breath. This is on your handout too. 10ゲーム、10ゲーム、5校の数力で、カイチャリ水魚の水魚松、雲来松、風来松、クーネルところに住むところ、ヤブラ工事のヤブ工事、パイポ、パイポ、パイポのシューリンガン、シューリンガンのグーリンダイ、グーリンダイのポンポコピーのポンポコナーの長久名の長介。Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So in this rakugo, every time the boy is referred to, this long name is chanted. And in the 4th grade, Japanese children learn about this rakugo, and most children memorize this name. Isn't that amazing? So when I mention jugemu, they understand, oh, we're talking about a long name. So please take up your janken sheet and write your own name in the rectangle, okay? Your own name. Not jugemu, okay? Now, and you are going to talk to a lot of people, and you say, hi, I'm Setsuko.
Hi, my name is Myung.
Myung. Okay. Jugemu, jugemu, 1, 2, 3. Jugemu, jugemu, 1, 2, 3. Yes, you're supposed to lose. Okay. And then I take Myung. So I take Myung. If you win, you take Setsuko.
I see.
You add to your name. Do you understand? Let's practice. 10ゲーム、10ゲーム、1, 2, 3. 10ゲーム、10ゲーム、1, 2, 3. Instead of rock, scissors, paper, カイバイボ, you say 10ゲーム、10ゲーム、1, 2, 3. Okay. I will give you 1 minute. Okay? Try to get a long, long name. Go! Okay. Who has a long name? Who wants to share? Yes, please. Go ahead. My name is? Oh, that's long. Okay. Anyone else? Yes? Good. Yes, please? No? Okay. Okay. And how many times did you meet someone and you said, hi, my name is. And you had to ask, what's your name when you win, right? And you had fun. I allow my young learners to use their hiragana, Japanese writing. Okay. Now, we have 5 minutes left. Okay. And so I don't think I will have time to let you do this activity. So I will just explain. Okay. Let's see. Again, this is using name card, but each child has only one name card.
Yeah.
And I will, again, you need to give a reason for those children who have known each other for a long time to do this greeting activity. So I go up and say, hi, I'm Setsuko.
Hi, I'm Patty.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And some electricity goes. and I become Patty. And you become Setsuko. And I go, hi, I'm Patty.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, what happened to your name card? Yeah, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Patty. Okay, go there. He has a name card. Hi, I'm Patty.
Hi, I'm Warmup.
Nice to meet you. And I'm Marilyn. So, okay, so I have children of 6 to 8 children do this, and when they have their name card back, they go back to their seat. It works beautifully. So, Patty, you get your name card back. Who's this? David? Who's David? Okay, right. I'm sorry, because of the time limit, I cannot let you do this. So let me go through. This is on your handout. Actually, something very simple and something so much fun and something children enjoy and learn from is usually a sample of cooperative learning, PIES. It's easy to learn like that. P for positive interdependence, I for individual accountability, E equal participation, S for simultaneous interaction. So we need to get out of the, when I train teachers in elementary schools, they are the product of the traditional teaching. So they want to do something, but when they do actually teach, they are actually repeating what they were taught. So repeat after me, open your textbook. But we need to create an activity where children learn from each other. So get 21, Jugemi Janken, and ID exchange. Those are all satisfy 4 principles of the cooperative learning. So please look at this. And you have been so good. So we have 1 minute left. So I will give you a sample of what I do often. A sample of, it's a kind of a quiz. But I can talk to the children all the time in English, very easily. How many squares do you see? Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. Talk to your partner. How many? 24. Someone said 24. Someone said 27. Okay, first you want to look for this sized squares. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. 8 of this size, right? Okay. Then, what size? This size. 1, 2. Children, we are counting. Remember, this is a lesson, and I'm making my children count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? Okay. Okay, we have to go quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 9. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 4. And 1. Yes. So we are doing the math. 8 plus 18 plus 9 plus 4 plus 1 equals 40. Ta-da! Good thinking, children. Thank you for coming to this presentation. This was, maybe you expected a lecture, but in teaching children, you need both theory, principles, and practice, practical ideas. And I hope that these ideas that you saw are not Japan-specific. Keep the format, change the content, and use it in your own situation. Thank you very much for coming.